Starting November 2nd, all staff are asked to enter their absences or leave request in AESOP prior to the start of the day of the time of the absence. Certified staff no longer need to follow up with a duplicate corresponding leave request in Employee Access Center. To get to AESOP, you are going to either access it through the secondary eSchool or the elementary eSchool page. You can also access it through the Hilliard City Schools website. You are going to find the Staff tab and click on the Staff tab. Once you have clicked on the Staff tab, you're going to come down to the Insider. Once you have gotten to the Insider, it's going to ask you to log in. You are going to use your network ID, which is your last name and first two initials in most cases, and then your password that you created for your network password. You click Log In. The Insider then will open and you're going to click on the AESOP tab. Once you have gotten into AESOP, it is also going to ask you to sign in. Unlike past years, the username and password for the AESOP system is also the same as you use for the Insider. You're going to use your last name and first two initials for the username, and the password is the one that you created for the district. You click Sign In. It then takes you to the AESOP home screen. If there are messages, they will show up. Once you read those, you can dismiss those. And then you're going to see your calendar to schedule your absence. You can choose your date based on the calendars at the top. If you go to the bottom, this is where you're going to create your absence. You can change the calendar to a future month. If I need to be out on November 10th, I would choose November 10th. It then shows me the date I have selected right here. I'm going to come over to the right then, and I'm going to say, yes, I need a substitute, or no, I do not. The absence reason, I can select from my drop-down menu. I then go to the time that I need to have my absence, whether that be a full day or a half day AM or half day PM. I add notes to administrator or notes to substitute if I would like to. And when I'm finished and I have everything in that I need, I click on Create Absence. It will then populate a confirmation number for me. Once I have done that, I will now look under the Scheduled Absences tab, and that absence is appearing right here, and it tells me what I put in my absence for. I also have the option here to look at past absences, and I can see the days that I have put in already. If I need to go back at any time and cancel this absence that I have scheduled, I simply go in and I click on the delete button. It then asks me if I'm sure I want to cancel, and I would say yes. If I'm completely finished and ready to be done submitting my absences, I then can go up and I can click Sign Out. Professional development PD leave request will remain as is. All staff will still need to submit the professional development leave form located in the professional development button on the Insider. These forms will continue to be routed to ESC for approval. And transportation staff, bus drivers, and aides will continue their existing practices for reporting absences. So professional development leave forms will still be submitted through the professional development tab that is located on the Insider.